But then what he did is he actually showed me all these women that had gone through all these things in life, and I was supposed to do what I went through for them. But what I didn't know is that I didn't know the whole plan. I just started coaching and coaching and coaching and listening and listening. And there's a little voice that says, listen to them. You ever seen Field of Dreams? The movie, baseball, Kevin Costner? If you build it, they will come. Everybody has seen at least that video, right? If you build it, they will come. So God was like, if you listen, you will know. You'll get that on your way home, I promise. If you listen, you'll know. And I didn't really know at the time, but I couldn't go to sleep. And I kept listening to the little inside voice that says, listen to them. So I look at my hard drive, I start organizing the files. There was 101 files that were women, all women, in 7-8 years. And I started listening, and I dedicated 3 months of my life. I went through cancer twice. I'll tell a little bit more about my story later today. But long story short, I listened to that. Thousands of hours of footage. Thousands of hours of therapy sessions that I did with all these women. And I started doing a case study. What did I say? What happens? We are what? Prepared? We are to be what? Prepared. And little by little, the vision starts becoming more clear. It's like when you're driving and you see the sign, but you really can't read, you're in West Palm Beach yet. And when somebody asks, where are you? What's the first thing you do? You start looking for the next sign. That's what we do. The problem is, if we're not looking, you'll never find it. So you have to look for the next sign. But when I meet somebody, what God said, it's not about you. I started doing my seminars about 6 years ago. And then about 3 years ago, God said, wait, it's not about you. Opening up the space now for women like today to be able to share their story in a safe space. And now I have conferences where they can come and speak and tell their message. Because now they're strong enough to do it. Now they own it. Now they've been what? Prepared.
Figure out how your story can be a resource to someone else. I always end every message with find hope, have faith, and live with purpose, and be a miracle in someone's life. Hope comes from your story. I hope that someday I get to meet you. Any of you, all of you, if I get a chance to. But at the same time, I hope I get to listen to your story. I hope one day I get to look at you and listen to how this message maybe gave you some hope for you to become hope to someone else. You're going to be blessing so many people because of your story. Believe your story is a miracle. Until next time when we meet, God bless you. My name is David Octavio Gandel. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. And until the whole world hears, I will continue to share my story.
There's things, though, that stop us from our greatness. So I'm going to call it the 3 C's. You know, C for cancer, because remember, cancer revealed my purpose. I had to battle cancer twice. And that journey revealed my purpose today. All of us have some type of cancer, something that will distract you, destroy you, will try to take your dreams away. But this time I want to talk about the 3 C's that can stop you from your greatness. You ready for this? How many times are you criticized, or do you criticize yourself? Think about that. Take a moment. How many times do you criticize others? Or more importantly, do you criticize yourself? Do you know that criticizing yourself is the one thing that's also holding you from your greatness? The second C is complaining. Let me tell you, Miami traffic. You can complain at any minute when someone just jumps in front of you, or you can complain about someone else that's doing something that you think you should be doing. Or you can complain about just life because you're not in a good place, or the atmosphere that you're in is not conducive to your dreams becoming a reality. So criticizing is the first one. Complaining is the second one. The third one, comparing. How many times have you compared yourself to someone else? See, social media is an amazing, amazing outlet, an amazing tool to be able to share my story, to be able to inspire, to be able to motivate, to be able to impact. But yet, it can also be really bad for a lot of people because they start comparing their lives to other people, forgetting that they have a uniqueness about them that no one else can do. See, no one can tell my message better than me, and no one can tell your message better than you.
Broken glass becomes art. Broken crayons still color. Broken mirrors still reflect. Do you understand that everything that we have created in the world, from houses to everything was broken at some point? So when someone comes to me and says, David, I'm so broken. Hold on. Now let's rebuild it. Because what's going to come after that brokenness is going to be something amazing. I was broken. You can see the pictures. If I don't have the pictures, you wouldn't even believe me today. But for the past 17 years that I've been cancer-free, I've been telling my story because I made a promise. I said, God, you heal me, I'll tell your story until the whole world hears. But today I am healed, and I am here in front of you to tell you that whatever you feel that is broken in your life, there is a purpose somewhere in there, and you have to start looking at your story a little bit different.
Now let's talk relationships. Ladies, if you don't examine it, you're in the wrong relationship to begin with. It's okay to connect. It's okay to look. It's okay to be physically attracted to somebody. It's okay to, all that stuff is beautiful and I love it and it's great. Able to listen, acknowledge it, evaluate it. If you don't take the time to analyze that person, to break them down, to figure it out, there is no future. Because all you're doing is existing in each other's bubbles. I heard Steve Harvey talk about, I have to quote him in this case because I just thought this was perfect. He kept telling his mother he wanted a new car. And his mother kept looking at him like, I don't believe you. So he goes, why don't you believe me? Because your old car is sitting in the driveway with no wheels, is undrivable, but it's still sitting there. In order to bring something new, you have to get rid of the old. So in order to allow a man or woman or whoever you want to love in life to come into your life, it needs to be because you've already let go and made space for it.
One of the biggest things that women always come to my seminars is they're looking for an answer. The answer is usually their purpose. The purpose of the seminar was to, one thing, help women define who they are, define those around them. While training to fulfilling a life purpose, women are going to learn about their gifts and talents. And they're going to learn that their decisions sometimes are skewed by their past. Because until they actually define themselves and define the people around them, they will not be able to see people the way they want to, or the way they need to, or how they're supposed to be part of their life. What I'd like to share with women is, how do they share their story? And this is part of it. It's a process. It's actually learning a little bit about yourself, being able to trust and being able to start sharing your story, because guess what? You will find your purpose through your story. That's my secret, and I hope to share more with you at the seminar.